Have you ever given away the one thing you could not afford to lose, and then received something you never dared to ask for? This is the next chapter of Ha's story. The girl who handed her entire prize money to a stranger, who found out she had been scammed and still smiled and said, "That is the best news I've heard today." If you haven't seen part 1, watch it after this. Because right now, I need to tell you what happened next. Because sometimes, life does not let a debt of kindness stay a debt forever. After that day, Ha went back to her ordinary life. Late-night shifts at the coffee shop, mornings that started with bills and ended with not enough, and the sound of her mother's heart monitor, the most familiar sound in their small room. She told no one what she had done. No social media post, no search for sympathy. Just one night after her mother had fallen asleep, Ha sat by the window, looked out into the dark, and asked herself very quietly, "Did I just make the biggest mistake of my life?" That prize money could have covered 6 months of her mother's medication, rent without skipping breakfast, one full night of sleep without dreaming of numbers. But she did not regret it. She was just tired, and she kept going. That was the thing Ha did best, keep going, even when she could not see where the road led. 3 weeks after the competition, her mother's doctor called Ha into his office. She walked in the way she always did, ready for bad news, ready to nod, ready to ask, "How much more will it cost?" But the doctor did not mention money. He placed a document on the table, a letter with a heading and a red seal from an international non-profit medical organization. "Have you heard of them?" he asked. Ha shook her head. "They fund full medical treatment for heart patients in financial hardship. Every year, they select only a small number of cases. I submitted your mother's file 3 months ago, and today, the answer came back." Ha looked at the letter, read it once, then once more. Every cost covered. The surgery, the medication, every follow-up visit. Not partially, completely. She could not speak. She just sat there and listened to herself breathe, slow at first, then lighter, like someone who had finally set down something they had been carrying for far too long. That night, Ha sat beside her mother and told her everything: the competition, the woman in the parking lot, the envelope, being scammed, and the answer she gave her friend. "That is the best news I've heard today." Her mother listened without a single word. When Ha finished, her mother looked at her for a long moment. Then she said something Ha would never forget. "I don't know whether that woman truly needed the money, but I know this: you gave it with your whole heart, and life, it sees that." Ha tilted her head. "Do you believe in karma, Mom?" Her mother smiled softly. "I believe in people. When you live with goodness, even when no one is watching, something in this world watches for you." Ha did not know how much of that she believed, but she knew one thing she could not deny. The day she gave everything away, not because she had extra, but because she simply could not do otherwise, that was the day she felt the lightest she had in years. And 3 weeks later, a letter arrived. Not because the universe keeps score, not because kindness always gets repaid, but maybe, just maybe, when you stop holding on out of fear, the space for good things to find you grows wider. If this story is speaking to you right now, take 1 second and hit that like button. It tells me you believe in this too. And if you're new here, this channel is built for moments like this, stories that shift the way you see things. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, let's get back to Ha. The friend who had warned Ha about the scam found her a week later. She listened to the whole story, the letter,
the organization, the full coverage. Then she sat quietly for a moment. So you gave your money away, got scammed, and then your mother gets free treatment? That's just a coincidence. The two things have nothing to do with each other. Ha nodded slowly. Maybe. You don't actually believe in karma, do you? Ha thought for a moment. Then she answered quietly, clearly. I don't know if karma works the way people say it does, but I know this. If I had kept that money out of fear, I would have kept living inside that fear. Because I gave it away, I slept that night. I felt lighter. And maybe that lightness was the real reward. Her friend had nothing left to say, because some answers don't need to be logically correct. They just need to be true for the person living them. Months later, Ha was invited to speak at a small interview at her old university. They asked about the biggest lesson from her competition that year. She did not mention the prize. She did not mention the scam. She said, I learned that when you give from your scarcest place, not from what you have left over, what you receive in return is never only material. The interviewer leaned forward. Then what did you receive? Ha looked toward the window for just a moment. I got myself back. A version of myself I can live with without shame. That is something no prize envelope can hold, no competition can award, and no stranger, real or not, can ever take away. Because it does not live on the outside. It lives in the moment Ha decided to give without needing to be certain. Karma is not a scoreboard the universe keeps for you. It does not promise do good and good returns, give something and receive something back. But here is what I believe after stories like Ha's. When you act from a heart that fear does not control, you change the way you move through this world. You see people differently. You see hardship differently. And slowly, what you are able to see in your life begins to change too. Not because the universe owes you, but because you become someone who can recognize the good when it arrives, instead of missing it while carrying too much fear. That may be what karma actually is. Not magic, not coincidence, but transformation from within. If Ha's story touched something in you today, leave the word return in the comments. And if you know someone who is holding tightly to something out of fear of losing it, share this video with them. Sometimes, letting go at the right moment is the only way to make room for what was always meant to find you. Mindshift Tales. Shift your mind. Change your life.